What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile. So we're going to focus in on Vladimir Kamenev of Majid Tingorsk. I always mispronounce that, of the MHL. Draft eligible forward who's having a solid year. 10 points through 15 games in the MHL. He's been up in the K a little bit, and is right now the 25th player on Craig Button's draft board. So definitely rising up and turning a few heads, which is obviously good this time of year because the draft is 3.5 months out. He's a big kid. He's about 6'2" and 200 pounds, and he's a really, really versatile forward. Can play a number of roles, and has been again up in the KHL for a little bit. Has played against men, and I think you're looking at a guy like this as a guy who can fill a number of different spots on an NHL team. Again, the Russian factor is always present with guys like this, but I think with the way he plays the game, in that he can be a third line forward and not be quote unquote slighted by it, can definitely help him, and definitely help him in the eyes of pro scouts in terms of getting him over here and on a North American team. I mean, I think it would benefit him if he came to North America next year. I think he'll probably go somewhere in the second round. So I don't know. I forget what the CHL agreement is with the KHL for. I know with Sweden, it's if you're drafted in the first round and you get drafted in the CHL import draft, you can come over. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know what it is with KHL. I'm assuming there's more red tape because it's the KHL. But I think you look at a guy like this. If I own a Canadian Hockey League team, junior team, I'd definitely draft him in the import draft because he can definitely help you out. And again, I think his game is suited for smaller ice surfaces. I think he uses his size effectively. He can kill penalties. He can be, kind of a jack of all trades guy. And I hate to sound xenophobic, you don't see with Russian players. Usually with Russian players, it's they're a top six winger or they're back in the KHL. To see a guy like this, you can say, all right, maybe he can play on your third line. Maybe he can be, a good guy that can, block shots, kill penalties, and then also want to score the big goal. You need guys to that in teams, and it's weird, again, not sounding xenophobic, but to have a Russian guy that can do those things and be, go as high in the draft as, Craig Button has him going, it's pretty cool. It's pretty intriguing to see. And again, if he's back in the KHL next year playing against men in a third line role, that's okay as well. I think his development will be suited in either way. I think he can do fine in either league, but I just, for whatever reason, I like to have him in North America. But we'll see what happens, and we'll see what the next step in Mr. Kamenev's development is. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Vlad Kamenev. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.